Welcome to Frank Bruno Law. I am Frank Bruno. I'm an elder law and estate planning attorney in New York. Today I want to share a story with you about a prospective client that came in, and I'll tell you a little bit about the situation that we're confronting. Before I do that, if you would like to make an appointment and speak with me, please go to callfrankbruno.com or check out my website at frankbrunolaw.com. I had an older person come into the office, and she had a will. I didn't see any documents, but she told me that she has a will leaving everything to her husband, and her husband has a reciprocal will, right? I've mentioned these before, the sweetheart wills. Right? Now, the situation is that her husband fell, and he's now in rehab. They're an older couple, mid to late 70s, never met the gentleman, but he's now in a nursing home for the express purpose of rehabilitation. Her chief concern is that they have some, now, she was a little bit mixed up in that she interchangeably said that she had some bank accounts and the husband had some bank accounts, and that she was in trust for her husband. And I was trying to discern whether or not she was actually a joint holder. It was hard to tell. So she came to my office, without an appointment, just wanting to see me. So I did spend a few minutes with her, and told her that, she has to gather up her documents, and I asked her about whether or not they had done any kind of planning in the past, or if she had a power of attorney for her husband. And she doesn't have a power of attorney, and they have these wills. I think that's the full extent of their documentation. Now, the concern is she wanted to access some money for the benefit of her and her husband. And the critical issue here is that the husband has the onset of dementia. And she said dementia, she said Alzheimer's. Whatever the diagnosis may be, and I don't know if there actually is a diagnosis, he's having anywhere from mild to significant cognitive decline. So if that's the case, we will not be able to do a power of attorney for him, for the benefit of, the gentleman making his wife the agent. Now, if the bank accounts are joint, she can access them. But, there may very well be other documents of Social Security or Medicaid or long-term care planning that she cannot do without a robust power of attorney, or any power of attorney, really. So I told her to gather up the documents. I'm actually going to go to her house, and we're going to pay a visit to the gentleman in the nursing home and see if I could speak with him and converse, and he's not demonstrating cognitive decline, then I'll be able to engage with him and see if I could at least do a power of attorney for him. So I actually don't know. I actually don't know whether or not it was anecdotal and he's just forgetful now, or if, he's not oriented as to place, date, time, who the president is, what day of the week it is, whether it's morning or night, when his birthday was, right? So I will speak to him and determine if I believe that he has sufficient cognition to sign the document. But one of the things I tell people is that you have to plan when you can, right? And when you can really is whenever you're able-bodied, fully functioning, in control of your faculties. That's the time to plan. So if you would like to plan, get a living plan, an estate plan for yourself, please reach out to me at callfrankbruno.com.